Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Friday, August 9th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it, as always. I really appreciate it. And it is extremely hot out here. They say there's no global warming, but you could have fooled me. So, I'm sitting in this car. As you can see, I'm not at work. Got off early. I'm about to take a nap. But I want to make this video so it'll be uploaded. By the time I wake up, I can go and publish it. And where I'm going with this video is I was reading on my last video, I was reading a comment. As I was going through the comments, and he said, look at Big Ward trying to save everybody in this lost world. Something to that effect. And it just ain't gonna happen. He said, look at me, because, trying to help people, trying to help everybody, trying to open people's eyes to things, teach this, that, and the other. And he was basically pretty much saying, which is fact, I don't think I can help everybody. I don't think I can save everybody. I'm not trying to save everybody. It's a mentality I couldn't help myself. I'm just doing me. Now, with that being said, it made me think. And let me repeat what he said. Look at me trying to help everybody, Big Ward. In this world here, this crazy, dying world, look at Big Ward trying to help everybody. Which, it just ain't gonna reach some people. What to say, quote unquote, I don't know if that's the exact words, how you say that. Those not his exact words, I'm paraphrasing. And it made me think about Harriet Tubman, the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman during slavery. She escaped slavery, went up north, and instead of staying up there and enjoying her freedom, she decided to come back and free, help others get free, because she know the way now. She done went through whatever she had to go through to find out the way to get out of here, to escape. But little did she know that when she came back to free the others and take them off to freedom, she had no idea that a lot of them didn't want to go. A lot of them didn't want to go. She said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed thousands more if they would have only known they were slaves. Well, it's different nowadays. It's different and it's the same. We're not in the physical slavery like they was back then, but we got a mental slavery going on. And here I am, and me and quite a few other people have broke free of that mental slavery. And now that we've woken up and realized we were in chains and bondage mentally, and we look back and I see the other people that are still in bondage mentally, and I decide to go back and try to help them, set them free. Example, I was a lifelong Democrat. I was on the Democrat plantation. And this goes to Republicans as well. Lifelong Republicans. You on a Republican plantation. It don't matter if you white or black. You still a mental slave. Because the Democrat Party and the Republican Party are just two masters on different plantations. If you adhere to any one of them, you're in bondage. You're in slavery. We got this election coming up now. And the Republicans and independents like myself talking about the crazy people. Not crazy. I'll take that back. People that are in bondage mentally, that are going to vote for a woman that's highly unqualified, that's dangerous, that's going to bring harm to you. And you're going to vote for her anyway because she's from your plantation. That's the only reason. Not that she's going to set you free. Not that she's going to open up the gates and let you out, so you'll be amongst the free and have freedom. That's not what she's doing. She gonna keep you locked up, but she gonna vote for her anyway. You gonna pick her anyway because she on your plantation, Master Democrat plantation, and vice versa. I watched the Republican Party vote for George Bush twice. W. One of the dumbest, worst presidents we ever had in our lifetime. In the history of the United States, George W. Bush was one of the worst. And I watched Republicans vote for him twice. Got us in a couple of decade-long conflict, supposed to be war, Iraq and Afghanistan, which we accomplished nothing. Ain't had nothing to do with 9/11, and it's always been this rumor that 9/11 was an inside job. That's not what it's about. But I watched Republicans vote for Bush twice, as if the first term wasn't enough to show you he was an idiot. You voted for him again. So therefore, the Republicans, y'all ain't got no room to talk about the Democrats. A slave is a slave is a slave, no matter what plantation you own. So here come a guy like me trying to set both sides free. And just as the man said on the comment, here's Big Ward trying to save everybody, something that can't be done. My man, you're right. You're right. We got some hard times ahead. We got some extremely difficult, dark days coming. And I say it all the time, only the strong shall survive. I talk about a real life purge coming, where the weak gonna fall off by the wayside. What's classified as weak, I'm not just talking about physically weak, but the mentally weak gonna fall by the wayside. I'm not just talking about physical strength, mental strength. If you somebody who around here finna vote for somebody because of the color of their skin, what sex they are, they haven't told you not one thing they're gonna do for you that's gonna benefit your life, and you're gonna vote them in anyway, you mentally weak. I don't care what color you are. So to verify what that man said, some of us, that's this old saying that I've heard a few times throughout my lifetime. Some of us must live. No. Rewind. That's the rewind sound. Some of us must die in order for others to live. Example, our military. We've had a couple of world wars, some other conflicts, Korea, Vietnam, this, that, and the other, where some of us went off to fight and they died so that the rest of us can have what we have here. So the rest of us can live. Some of us died so others can live. And that's going to hold true in the near future. when I made the video yesterday about it might be a good idea for Kamala Harris to win. And what I meant by that was the same thing I just said. It takes some of us to die for others to live. When a bunch of people that were asleep see the damage that she's caused, the people that she gonna harm with her policy or lack thereof, the people who supported her, the people who voted for her, when those people see that they were betrayed and they fall off by the wayside, and other people see people being harmed and hurt and dying because of what she done, those people dying gonna make it possible for others to live. When they finally wake up and realize we've been sold a false bill of goods. Everybody ain't gonna make it. I know that. Everybody not gonna make it. We got some hard times coming up, and I want y'all to understand that. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, independent, black, white, woman, child, gay, straight, it don't matter. Everybody ain't gonna make it. So therefore, I'm warning y'all to prepare now. So you may be possibly one of the ones who make it through these storms that we got coming up. Batten down the hatch, as they say. You know a hurricane is coming. Why are you not out there boarding up your windows? Why are you not filling your gas tanks up? And a hurricane coming. Why haven't you stocked up on groceries, batteries, you know, the stuff you need for a major storm to come through? Well, that's the same thing I'm doing now. I'm warning y'all about this storm that's up ahead. I'm a truck driver. I done told y'all about how I ain't been working. I'm letting y'all know the economy is in the tank no matter what them people telling you. No matter what the Biden administration is lying to y'all about, our economy is steady plummeting. When the last time you heard them talk about the Dow Jones is up? They ain't been saying that lately, have they? It's only so much. You can only lie for so long before eventually the truth gonna come out. You can't lie forever without the truth showing up. Not a truth showing up. Big Ward and others that have been preaching this message that danger is near, and we'll call crazy, fear-mongering, preaching doom and gloom. Preaching doom and gloom, that's what I've been accused of. And when I hear other people telling you about what's going on and what to do and prepare for, you preaching doom and gloom. Why don't you talk about something positive? Talk about the good stuff. What good? Talking about good stuff gonna do in the middle of a world war. You got bullets flying overhead. You trying to survive and make everybody here alive, and you tell your man next to you in the foxhole, man, why you always talking about what we need to do to make it out this war alive? You need to talk about some good stuff. How would that sound? You at war. You on side of your soldier, one of your platoon mates. Y'all in the foxhole firing at the enemy. And the enemy got rounds flying past y'all here. You can hear them. I don't know if y'all ever been shot at. I have numerous times. And hear them bullets flying by your ear. That's how they sound. Anybody that ever happened to you know what I'm talking about. That, you know, like, that's too much. Damn, big boy, how you know all that? I told y'all. I done lived this life. I'm not just running my mouth. Through the grace of God, I'm here. Not through my own greatness. So just imagine you in that foxhole and you telling your guy on the side of you, hey man, hold your head down, shoot a couple of rounds at a time, this, that, and the other. You telling him how to manage this situation we in. Take a deep breath before you shoot. This, that, and the other. You giving him all types of instructions on how to make it out of this battle alive. And he turn around and tell you, man, why don't you talk about something positive? Why you got to talk about all this right here? Talk about something positive. Like talking about something positive gonna change the fact you in the middle of a war, fool. So if you want to call it doom and gloom and you tired of hearing it, go that way. My views fluctuate anyway. For the last couple of videos, I haven't been getting much views. But I still talk about what I want to talk about. Well, y'all thought I was lying when I said I don't care if don't nobody watch. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I know how to, if I want to get 100,000 views, I know what to do. I don't rock like that. I talk about what I'm guided to talk about. And whatever happens, going to happen as far as my growth, money, and anything else. I'm going to talk about what needs to be talked about. So if you call it doom and gloom, call it what you want. But no time soon. Times ain't getting no better. For those who listening, times are not going to get any better anytime soon. You think it's bad now. It's going to get worse. I had somebody email me. And you know who you are. I ain't going to give your name or nothing like that. She's a woman. She lost her friend to cancer. The woman's brother, which is her best friend's brother, he done bought a house. He's a convicted felon. He wanted now on some charges where he done did something else he in trouble for. He done bought a house and he need $100,000 to renovate it. And he asked her for the money. She asked me, what should she do? Should she give it to him? She feel guilty about it. She tell him no because she want to honor the memory of her best friend, which is his sister. What should she do? I'm going to tell y'all the same thing I told her. You better not do that shit. This ain't the time to be taking no risky chances with your money. For nobody. Damn that dude. If he need $100,000, he better go get it somewhere else. Not from you. He's a convicted felon. In trouble for some other shit now. He got a bright idea to make some money with your money. $100,000 of your money. If you're the type of person to give him that money, you're the type of person I'm talking about right now, some of us ain't gonna make it. Some of us ain't gonna make it for what's coming. If you're the type of person that to get that man that $100,000, you ain't gonna make it. The time we got coming, you ain't built for it. A lot of y'all ain't built for what's coming. The ones who talking about I'm talking doom and gloom, you ain't built for what's coming. You better listen. You better listen to the doom and gloom and take heed. Because everybody ain't going to make it. Some of us must die for others to live. Do you want to be the one that die for somebody else to live? Or do you rather just watch somebody, I'm going to sit back and watch y'all ass die so I can live? Because I tried to tell you. The Democrats voting for Miss what's her name? I tried to tell you. Oh, it's coming. Those of y'all who I told you, Biden needs to be out of office right now. Not till the election. He needs to be gone now. You Democrats need to be pushing for him to be gone now. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna amendment 25 him. We ain't gonna do that. That's our boy. Y'all were wrong for forcing him out. Okay. Okay. While y'all doing that, I'm getting my stuff together. I'm making preparations. I'm still driving around this Toyota when I can go get any car I want right now. When I say any car I want, I can go get any car I want right now. I can go get a nice big house right now. Nope. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I'm practicing what I'm preaching. Y'all that's talking about this spot right here and the steering wheel and all other shit, big wall, you making money, why don't you go get your car? I'm gonna be visiting y'all, putting flowers, cause you didn't make it. Only the strong gonna survive. Fools will not make it. If you're a fool, you better unfool yourself. Am I trying to scare you? Yes. Because you should be scared. I don't want to be I Am Legend. I don't want to be a world where everybody gone but me and my dog. I told you art imitates life. Y'all think that can't happen for real? You crazy. If you think for 1 minute that something can't happen that wipes out half the Earth's population, it's been happening already. You ever heard of Spanish flu? And amongst other things. Anybody seen a Mayan? Where are the Mayans? For those who ever heard of a Mayan, I ain't gonna explain to you what it is. I could have freed 1,000 slaves. No. My bad, Miss Harriet, Sister Harriet. I freed 1,000 slaves, and I could have freed thousands more if they would have only known they were slaves. Break them chains off your mind, but some of y'all, I get it. You want to stay in a position where you at. We got people out here, I'll read a post on Facebook for one of them Democrat pages talking about tax billionaires out of existence. We should tax billionaires out of existence. What the hell has that to do with you? How is that going to help you? That mindset right there is one of the ones I'm talking about ain't going to make it. If you think like that, if you sitting around and you got time to be complaining about Bill Gates, Elon Musk, how much they paying in taxes, we need to tax them this and that. I seen one comment said we should take their money and make them pay for school for poor people. We should make them pay for this, that, and the other, for other folks. In other words, take their money and give it away. The government should take them folk money that they done worked hard for. Take it and give it to somebody else who didn't do nothing. People that think like that, they got to go. That's where we headed right now. The earth, life, whatever you want to call it, is fixing it to where if you ain't strong, it's time for you to go. Time is up. The end is near. Everybody ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna do the best I can to do what I know so that I can make it. And whoever listening, if I can help you make it, that's what I'm gonna do. But if not, I'm not delusional. I know everybody ain't gonna make it. Some folk gonna fall off. I understand that. But I'm gonna do the best I can for the ones who wanna make it. If I know the way, I'm gonna come back and get you and show you the way. And if you willing to go, fine. If you ain't, I ain't pushing the issue. Stay your ass right over there and vote for Kamala Harris or whatever else you wanna do. I'm out of here. Some of us must die for others to live. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Get it, got it, good. Bye.